Aldersley, Compton, Tettenhall Wood, Wergs and Wightwick have a long history, providing homes and workplaces to people over many centuries.
There's a long and interesting story as to how they've changed over time, and the new Neighbourhood Plan's guidelines for new developments aim to be very sensitive to that heritage.
In summer 2012, over 1,000 local households were surveyed. Results showed how concerned local people would be at the loss of old buildings, green space, footpaths and wildlife habitats. We could see both how much people value their neighbourhoods, but also pick up on what bothers them.
I've lived in the area all my life, first in Lower Street, then later in Castlecroft. I've seen many changes and think it's important that local people get a say in how the area develops, which is why I volunteered to join the Neighbourhood Plan steering group.
One site looked at in the draft plan is that of the Tettenhall Wood Special School's former buildings, made vacant by its recent move to Regis Road. The plan suggests this would be a good site for new homes, perhaps for older people near the shops and institute and on a bus route. But we also think that the original Victorian building should be conserved as it's part of the character of the area. We'd like to know what you think of these proposals.
The new plan has been assembled from hundreds of comments and ideas from local residents and businesses. It has taken over 2.5 years and 7,500 hours of volunteer time to get this far.
Also in Tettenhall Wood is Penk Rise, an open area of grassland, parts of which are designated nature areas. Ideally, we'd have liked to put forward 2 options for this site, but government rules on local plans meant we had to recommend only one. The 2 options were either to leave it alone as it is, or to allow a small amount of house building on a small fraction of the land, the sale of which would pay for draining boggy football pitches, putting in a play park and improving the nature areas. Please take a look and again let us know what you think.
The plan has general policies for things such as green spaces, pedestrians and traffic for all across the 2 Tettenhall wards. For instance, we think that 20 mph limits outside schools and on roads with no pavements would be a good idea. We're also keen to improve the quality of design of new homes across the area and to help local businesses flourish.
Right in the north of the plan area lies the Macrome Road Industrial Estate in Blakely Green, the biggest potential development site in the 2 wards. There were suggestions that housing might replace the factories, workshops and allotments there, but after consultation we're recommending that we should try to keep the jobs and allotments in the area. We'd like to know what you think.
In Finchfield, at the other end of the plan area, there are ideas for new allotments and community use if the WEC site ever becomes vacant. Tell us what you think about the plan's recommendations for that site too.
You can see the whole plan at the local library or by going online to OurPlaceOurPlan.
Please use the form to tell us what you think about the draft plan's policies and which you like or don't like. We want this to be a plan by local people, for local people.